Now back to the sad news. Very, very sad news. More. This is,
Hmm.
so my frustration with Disney guys. So when I first heard about this was at first I was like, "There's no fucking way," because I was seeing Alien Romulus, and me and a friend were talking about this, and I don't he didn't say that he read anything, but he saw the headline and said, and so practically so what happened is that someone was it Disneyland or Disney World? No, it was Disney World. um
Yes,
so
at Disney Springs.
yes, and so someone was eating at a restaurant, and they had some food allergies, and this was like a restaurant that was like very like food allergy free, or they try to make very well known to have two separate things. It's food allergy free and like the regular food or whatever. And this person asked multiple times, "Hey, does this food have such and such?" And the waiter goes like, "Yeah, it doesn't have that or anything." And next, well, like, and they're supposed to give you like this green flag or whatever. They're supposed to symbolize it, like, okay, this is allergy free. And and they come back and give the person the food, and she goes like, "Does this have such and such?" And they try to really double down on reassuring, like, it doesn't have anything. This is like, you're totally good. And actually eats it, and next a few hours goes by while she's walking around at Disneyland or Disney World, whatever, with her family, and dies right on the spot.
Hmm.
And so now this happened like a year ago, right, or 2 years ago, from
I don't remember the exact date. It was, yeah, died in 2023.
okay.
So about a year ago.
Yeah. And so now the father is suing Disney for good reasons, like something that was like, despicably like clear on, like, hey, this person has food allergies. We need something to be done about to make sure that this doesn't happen and such. And so and people have been pointing out the reasons why, Disney's like defense and whatever. And the big one, which I don't even know why they this is not really their defense, but there's a reason for it, but it's still a
Hmm.
stupid thing. So Disney pointed out their Disney Plus service reasons, and I forget the word that their
Arbitration.
arbitration.
It's
So
yeah,
yeah,
it happens quite frequently in a lot of
yeah.
contracts. People don't read them. From somebody who used to work at an unnamed car company, when you purchased that vehicle, you automatically were entered into arbitration via the contract.
Which is
Um,
what, are you speaking of someone that starts with a C?
No, I'm
Oh
not
no,
telling you
no.
which one. I don't
Oh,
want to get sued. These companies are so happy.
oh,
But no,
yeah,
when you purchase a vehicle,
yeah.
you're automatically put into arbitration and you have 30 days to opt out. And so the idea is like, hey, if your car exploded, instead of being able to sue this company, you would have to go through arbitration,
Which is a separate
which
thing.
correct, which is a
Yeah,
third party that usually comes up. It it basically helps try to limit lawsuits,
yeah.
um, and get less. Whereas maybe like a judge may award you something more than an arbitration case would.
Which
It
is not, it's not a real person that is like a judge. It's like a random person that you pick to be like, and that you speak to.
Yeah, usually it's
Yeah.
something that both party agrees on. But the problem is that it is there's a few things wrong with this story. One, how does a contract from a
From
streaming service applied to a physical park.
yeah.
My understanding, I think, is that Disney's going to try and remove that filing for arbitration so that it can go as a lawsuit. Um,
Well,
they probably they're big corporations. They have things that are written to defend them.
yeah.
I think the bigger problem is that a company would be willing to go to such great lengths to try and apply a specific contract from 2019 over to products in a physical park. I mean,
Yeah.
if that was the case, it could be like, I bought a toothbrush, and when I bought the toothbrush and it
Eh,
electrocuted me to death,
yeah.
I said I would go to arbitration instead of. I mean, this is just
Yeah.
it's a
So
very slippery slope.
they're not using Disney Plus as an excuse, like, "Ha, you signed up for Disney Plus, so you can't sue me." And if that was the case, no one would sign up for Disney Plus. But they're trying to that's what they're trying to use arbitration as their reasoning, so then they can sidestep the lawsuits. and go more of like a more of a quicker, cleaner way of handling things. Um, they're um, they're real. Hey, stop it! Don't lick that spot. Oh. Sorry, my cat has a thing, and they can't lick. So gotta cut that out. So, but the real their real defense is really what they're trying to use is that
Hmm.
so they never the restaurant that they went to they they actually don't own, and so they actually that restaurant actually rents a certain spot out to Disney to have their restaurant there. And so in their case they're trying to use arbitration to sidestep that, so because of that reasoning that like, hey, we're sad about what happened, but we're not really responsible because we don't own that restaurant. So if you want to want to make some a deal, we will do arbitration with you, and so we don't have to do these lawsuits. And so they're using the restaurant as their, so that is basically that's their defense, and saying like you should deal with the restaurant yourself, and suing the restaurant, which I think he is. I think he's suing both the restaurant and Disney. And people are saying like, oh, it's for like a small price, and I don't remember the
I
price that
mean,
he's.
that's people say small price. I mean, even if it was 50 million, that still doesn't bring
Uh,
back his
I
spouse.
well, see, he's but the minimum that he is suing for, like the number that they point put out there, that's like the minimum that he's suing for, and but people are thinking like that's the maximum, and so um, but but so I get so trying to train my thoughts here. So, but Disney is still can get sued because they're technically reliable because they are leasing out that part of the land. So it's like I don't know, like say like you did Aaron,
Airbnb?
yes, thank you.
I got you.
Uh
I got you. I knew where
um
you're going.
NX, I don't know, you were the landlord of it. NX, I died on your property because you had drugs, I don't know, or something in your house. And you would be you, even though you would be, even though it's like my responsibility, because say if I brought the drugs or whatever, you would still be reliable because it was on your property. Um
I mean, and that's the thing is it's you would go after whoever was responsible for that restaurant. But even then, I think one thing that I would like to say, I'm not taking sides, is as somebody that has family members that are extremely allergic to food allergies, eating out is always a toss up. There is never a guarantee. I mean, even if you prep it on a different table, all it takes is a little dust on one glove or one, cooking utensil or one knife. You got to be super, super careful.
yeah.
Um, so that's an important, aspect or thing to think of, especially when you're dealing with food allergies, um, especially like peanuts, tree nuts. There's just a lot of things. So
Yeah. Well, and this restaurant needs to be hold responsible. And I forget their defenses and all that, but this restaurant needs to be hold to their accountabilities. So yeah, it's unfortunate news. But there's also other things about the reason why, oh, you can't sue us is if it's only if it was in Florida, which that's where it's going to be taking place. So there's a lot of mixed things going on about this and misunderstanding standing about this whole entire story, because a lot of people are getting all upset about the Disney Plus service defense, and it's like it's not really their defense, it's just more to point you to arbitration more. And so
yeah, it's still a wrong stance to take as a large company, especially with the fact that
no, yeah,
the last,
still a stupid thing to say,
yeah,
but
yeah,
um,
bad thing to do. But
I
we'll
understand
see
what
what
they're
comes of it.
yeah, I understand where they're coming from, but not a good thing to do to use. You watch one episode of The Acolyte, you can't sue us. Well, I definitely, if I see if I would, I wish I could sue you for The Acolyte. Gosh. But yeah,
Reclaiming my time. Just
yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. Thank I was about to say thank you very much for watching. It's not over yet. We're just getting started.
I was
Um,
gonna say, I was like, whoa, bro, you like
oh,
took us out already.
but let us know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below on this situation, and let us know in the comment section. I'm really stumbling on my words. Let us know. I really want you guys to let us know.
Thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to see the full-on podcast, I'll leave a link in the description below. And you guys can also check us out on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. And if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. And if you guys want to, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on the topics as well. So leave a comment on it. And if you guys are new to the channel and you guys enjoyed what you saw, hit that subscribe button because we have a lot of other stuff on the channel. As a reminder, this is a monthly upload on the Big Talk with Austin. And this will also give you guys the opportunity to submit some topics to us that happen throughout the month. So if you guys want to do that, go check me out on Twitter and follow me there. Tag me whenever something interesting pops up that is movie reviews, TV shows, any like pop culture related type of stuff. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like always, I'll see you guys next review. Bye, guys.